Hey everyone. It's kind of hard to believe, but it's been over 3 years since we recorded Playground Revenge. It's kind of a weird feeling just, to think about how long I've been doing this stuff. But for those of you who don't know, the third level that was shown was not actually supposed to be the final level. What happened was, it got late, and I ran the course, I failed it, but for some reason the camera didn't record properly. All we got was like a really quick video of the ground during nighttime. It was really unfortunate, and we didn't have enough time to do both me and Laser, so we postponed it but never got around to actually recording it all. But I really wanted to just show what the final level was supposed to be. So this is just me giving a little demonstration of the obstacles, not meant to be taken seriously, especially since I didn't do that well on 2 of the obstacles. I need to get better in shape. So this was just a quick rundown of what the final stage was, what was supposed to happen, and enjoy.
The final level was divided into 2 parts. In the first part, competitors had 2 minutes to complete the course. In the first obstacle, competitors simply had to slide down the fireman's pole and make their way to the next spot. Then, competitors had to make their way across by holding onto the metal cylinder holding onto the rings. This meant that the rings and the bearings holding the rings would be getting in the way. Unfortunately, the monkey bars were taken down sometime after Playground Revenge was recorded, so I can't really show you what it was, but I can tell you that it was simply just going backwards on the monkey bars. Next up was easily my favorite obstacle in all of Playground Revenge. Competitors had to make their way underneath both of the safety barriers of the bouncing bridge. However, they were not able to touch the bridge at all, meaning that they had to use their strength to just hang underneath the 2 barriers and pull themselves up and then transfer and do it all over again. And then, to simply waste time, the competitors had to make their way back down the S-tube that was in the first level. And lastly, competitors had to pull themselves up and over the upper ledge of the twisty slide. This required a lot of strength and admittedly was very dangerous. We really shouldn't have done this at the time. But if you were able to pull yourself up, you run over and hit the button to stop the clock. For the second part of the final level, 5 seconds was added to the competitors' remaining time as they try to take on the final obstacle. And then finally, competitors had to pull themselves up this pole. If they were able to pull themselves up and over and hit the button in the remaining time, they would be declared the winner.
And that's how the final level of Playground Revenge would have gone. Looking back, if I actually had a chance to do the final level, I would have removed the last 2 obstacles, and instead of making it 2 parts, I would have replaced the slide with some sort of final climbing obstacle that, where you can race against the clock and be a lot safer than the slide was. And also, I probably would have had the time would be less than 2 minutes, just so more down to the wire stuff when you get to the final obstacle. And with that, everything that needs to be known about the Playground Revenge is now known. the secret of the final level is now out there, which means that finally the Playground Revenge video series is over.